sources of controls. How do we get controls for our cases in a case control study? We can get those from hospitals or health facilities, general population, or special groups of controls. These are either friends of the cases, relatives of the cases, spouses of the cases, or neighbors of the cases. Hospital source for controls. Those who are admitted for conditions other than the disease in the cases should be very good controls for your cases. These are easy to identify, they are nearby, they are very close to the cases, they are readily available, and they are inexpensive to assemble. They provide minimal recall bias for cases and controls, meaning that recall bias is not there, or it's minimal, because they can recall what exposures they have been to in the recent past. Selection factors are similar for the cases and the controls. Therefore, they are working under the same kinds of characteristics and conditions. Hospital controls are more likely to cooperate than general population controls because they are there in the hospital and they are sick, they are looking for treatment, and therefore they are more cooperative than general population controls. Since those hospital controls are ill, they are sick, they may differ, however, from the general population controls in ways that could be associated with exposure. So sometimes it's not nice to get hospital controls, rather you would prefer to get them from the general population. General population source of controls. This is a good source of controls when hospital controls cannot be feasible or are not desirable. You can recruit controls by random sampling from the general population, from a defined population. You may use population registers, voting lists, census records, or next-door neighbors as controls of the cases. These are rather costly to recruit from the general population. They may not be motivated to participate in your study. This is a very good way of getting controls, but because they are not motivated to participate in your study, it may be a limitation. There may be recall bias for exposure, since these are not sick, they are well, and they wouldn't bother remembering exposures in the past that could be related to the disease. Special groups of controls for the cases. This includes, as I've said before, friends, relatives, spouses, and neighbors of cases. These are healthy and represent the general population. They are likely to cooperate as they have interest in the cases because they know the cases. They may control for socioeconomic status and environmental confounding, which is a good thing, of course. They may, however, lead to underestimates of the true effect of exposure